Give welcome to our hairstylist event. Tell us where you're from and the consultant that invited you. We are excited to be able to share specifically how this is going to be an incredibly smart business for you guys, or maybe it's someone you know. Any hair care specialist or salon professional out there, this business is going to be incredible for you. So we want to start without further ado, letting you know that these are our founders, Dr. Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields. I am so grateful for these two ladies, and I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Lindsay Isham. I have been doing this business now for 8 years, and these women have truly changed my life. Because they know a few things about skincare. And even though I was someone who knew nothing about skincare coming into this business, I knew a few things that I wanted to partner with people who knew what they were talking about. I also needed to take better care of my skin. And so therefore, back in 2000, these beautiful ladies decided that after coming up with the billion-dollar brand called Proactive back in the 90s, did anybody do the teenage acne brand? It was infamously known for all of its infomercials. And again, it spread across the entire world and quickly became a well-known phenomenon. But as these ladies were even then practicing dermatologists out in on the West Coast, they were seeing that, you know what, the reality was the majority of people were not going to the dermatologist. And instead, they were hearing through word of mouth, or they were going to buy what their friends were buying. And so they decided to bring dermatology to the masses back in 2000. Now, the cool part about this is that we were actually behind glass counters. I don't know any of you out there if you've ever purchased Clinique, Estee Lauder, Lancome. I was a Clinique girl before Rodan Fields. And so, that's what I did. You go to the mall, you pick out whatever your mom tells you to, or your grandma, right? And that's like all you knew to do. But I'm so grateful that they had the foresight. Actually, 15 years ago, we are celebrating our 15th birthday going into direct sales, because what these doctors knew, and these ladies were on the cutting edge of knowing that it was not the people behind the glass counter that were selling their products. It was actually us, like word of mouth, mom to daughter and friend to friend. And so they decided to pull out from behind the counter and put these products into the hands of people like me and people like the stylists that you're going to hear from tonight. And so they quickly also created another billion-dollar brand with our skincare. And as you see here, we have a multitude of products that are incredible. We have been ranked #1 skincare for the last 5 years in a row. And so what you need to know is, even if you don't know anything about skincare, these ladies do. And they also have the right ingredients and the right formula in the right order. And it's going to give your customers and your clients visible results, just like it's given myself. And these lovely ladies that you're going to meet tonight. And so no matter what their skin problem is, we have a solution for it. That's what you need to know. All right. But we know that you really are here for the hair care. I'm so grateful that the doctors, since they were, again, practicing dermatologists, they had a lot of people coming in for hair related concerns. And so they were like, what if we did the exact same thing we did for skincare to their hair by giving them a scalp-based approach, really focusing on the scalp, knowing that that's where the root of all problems start. Hint, hint, right? You guys stylists, you guys know that. I did not mention this before, but my mom was a hairstylist. And literally when our hair care came out, I was like, oh my gosh, what I would not give if my mom was still behind that chair, she would have herself a huge business, because what we have quickly learned just since launching our hair care in October, y'all, is the results are phenomenal. We're going to go over some of those. I'm sure you've seen some before and after photos floating around. If you've not yet had a chance to actually try these products, we definitely encourage you to, because these products are special, okay? They instantly are giving you better results. And over time, the results are also just simply remarkable. And the reason why we stand out above all of the other hair care products out there is because, again, we utilized a skincare molecule that we actually created called the Tri-Energy Complex. It's in our RF Total complex, which is something for all over complexion and all things anti-aging. But this really and truly is the key ingredient to our hair care, which is why it helps replenish and energize your scalp, as well as strengthen the hair that we know that's growing out of the scalp, and then also protect that hair from anything else that's going on out there, and more importantly, the aging process, right? The dermatologist heard the problems were hair loss and hair breakage, and really not being able to have the volume that they wanted, and or being able to manage their hair quite like they wanted to either. So without further ado, I'm excited for you to hear from my good friend Dana, because she is exceptional. She not only has been a hairstylist for 25 years, but she's also been a consultant for 9 years. And so I'm actually going to stop this share so you can see her beautiful face. And Dana, I would love for you to introduce yourself. Tell us about your family and why specifically you have loved this business, and how it has become a huge part of your income.
Right. Well, welcome. I am so excited to be here. As Lindsay said, my name is Dana Stark. I live in the Los Angeles area. I have been a hairstylist for over 25 years, and I have been with Rodan and Fields now for 9 years. When I was introduced to this company, it was actually from another hairstylist. She told me about this company, and I said, no way. That is not my jam. I don't want to have anything to do with it. But I actually saw, she moved away, and I saw a picture of her skin on Facebook, and I said, what is the magic makeup that you have on? Again, word of mouth, right? I was going to go purchase whatever she had on, and she said it was the skincare. And then I decided, you know what? I better kind of listen to her and see what she has to say. And she told me about the doctors. And fast forward now, it's 9 years later. I have been doing this business, and I've blessed so many people because as stylists, it's beauty, right? People ask us what we need for our hair, what they need for their hair. They ask me sometimes, what do you use on your skin? I'm breaking out, or I have melasma, or whatever. They ask us. They expect us to be honest and share good products because we're in the beauty industry. So fast forward now 9 years, I only work in the salon 1 day a week. I am blessed enough to be able that I have replaced my income so I can stay at home with my boys. I have 4 beautiful boys. And now I only work 1 day a week. So it's really blessed me, and I'm helping so many more people.
That is amazing, Dana. I love that. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about how you feel like you have been able to expand your reach even beyond just the people that are in your chair. Because obviously, if you're only having to work once a week now, which is probably a huge goal for a lot of stylists out there, how have you been able to really expand your reach?
Yeah, great question. Well, what I have found is, so I use the styling products on my clients in my chair. Okay, so I use the back bar. I work in a salon that I use the back bar that we have. But when they get to my chair with wet hair, I use the styling products and I put it in, and I tell them how we're different. I tell them what it's going to do to their hair. I say it's made by doctors, and they're listening, and I'm blow drying and using the products and then telling them how we're different. And then after they're styled, I say, now feel your hair, look at the shine, feel how great your hair is. And right then and there, they say to me, how do I get it? Super simple. I can get that for you, right? So, but what I've also found is my clients are telling their network, telling their friends, their family, because they're noticing a different instantaneous. I even noticed an instant difference in my hair, and I had used, all professional products, Olaplex, Kevin Murphy, Kerastase, but I saw an instant difference. So what they're doing is telling their sisters and their families, you need to try these products. And now I'm getting customers from all over. One of my clients lives in Florida. She lives here. Her sister lives in Florida. she told her sister. Now her sister is my client, my customer. So I would have never got income from that person that lives wherever, because she's not going to come to me for her hair. So what I found is they're telling their friends, again, that word of mouth. Friends tell friends what really works good and what really gives them results.
Absolutely, they do, because that's what friends do. We want to share what we love, right? That is the beautiful part about this business and really just everything that we love. Okay. So I know, for example, my mom, she is no longer a stylist because she had such bad arthritis in her hands. And so again, you can only work for so long. And the reality is that there's going to be things that come up, or maybe you get sick or your kid gets sick or whatever. And just like any other job, you don't get paid unless you're behind the chair. So really tell us how this has kind of given you a little bit more breathing room, Dana.
Right. Well, funny you should ask, is because about 6 weeks ago, I actually broke my kneecap. I broke my patella and I was unable to be in the salon for about 3 weeks. Well, thanks to Rodan and Fields, I still had that residual income coming in. So I wouldn't have been able to support my boys if I couldn't be behind the chair. So what I found is, and even being a hairstylist, I kind of have a bad shoulder, my neck hurts, my wrist hurts. So what I'm finding is, the older, I'm 53 now, and I've been doing hair a long time. So what I'm finding is it's really hard all day long to stand behind the chair. The longer you do it, the older you get. So I'm thankful that this residual income was able to come into my pocket and I could still support my boys on it, even though I couldn't be in the salon.
Amazing. So your plan B has essentially become your plan A, right? And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. So and now I'm going to thank you so much, Dana, for sharing your experience. I'm going to pass this off to a dear friend of mine who has beautiful hair herself. And by the way, y'all, I washed my hair on last Wednesday. So the beautiful thing I love about this hair care is that it is helping my own hair last longer, and I'm not having to wash it as much and do all the different things. But Lauren is now going to share with you specifically about our hair care.
Hey y'all. So my name is Lauren Heisler. I am live coming from Mobile, Alabama, which is like the most southern part of Alabama you can go to. I am a mom to 2 boys. I am a former 2nd grade teacher, now work from home mom, thanks to Rodan and Fields. And I have been in the business almost 10 years. So I have been doing this for a long time. And let me tell you, it has been one of the best things. And I know when we launched hair care, I was so excited because you're going to hear in a second. I am very big on taking very good care of my hair. I am my stylist best client, literally. And so I was so excited when we launched hair care. So as you can see, I just want to briefly, real quick, share because you're hearing all about it and you're probably like, okay, what hair care do you have? So you can see first, we basically have 2 lines. So the first one that you're seeing right there is called our volume regimen. So this regimen is basically what it says. It is going to be for people that have thin, flat hair that are wanting to get more volume in their hair. And like our skincare, we really believe in a med therapy approach, meaning, we've got the shampoo, we have the conditioner, but then we also have a treatment step. And so just so you can kind of see, like for reference size, I have the volume right here. So you've got the shampoo line, you've got the conditioner, and then you have the treatment step. So with the volume line, you also have a densifying treatment. So it's basically like a spray for your roots that you put on when your hair's wet, and it gives my roots instant volume. I love, love, love this treatment step from the volume line. And then Lindsay, if you want to go to the next one. So the next line is our smooth regimen. So again, kind of like what it's saying, it is going to help smooth your hair. It is going to be more, this is my line because I have very dry, frizzy hair. I have natural curly hair. And I live in one of the most humid places on earth. Our humidity is like 90% every day. So I need all the help with frizz. So our smooth line really helps with dry hair and frizz. And so again, you've got, just to see, you've got the shampoo, you've got the conditioner, and then the third treatment step is our defrizz oil. And again, this is something every time I wash my hair that I use. It's just an oil that you put, mid-shaft down. And I'm telling you, it has helped my hair feel so much softer and definitely helped with the frizz. So that is our two main hair care lines. And then we also have a curl cream. We have a amazing dry shampoo as well. So real quick, I just want to show you, so you can see on the screen, this is called our solution tool. I like to call it our skin quiz. So obviously, as a hairstylist, you know hair. When your clients sit in your chair, you can immediately probably look at their hair, touch it, and okay, yes, you either need something to boost volume or you really have dry, frizzy hair. You're the experts. However, I wasn't a hair care expert, nor have I ever been a skincare expert. So I love the fact that we have this kind of tool right there at our fingertips. And basically what it is it is a online skin quiz that anyone can take. It takes couple minutes to complete. You answer a couple questions about your skin and your hair, and it gives you a personalized recommendation of which skincare products are best for you and which hair care products are best for you. So again, it's just a really great tool that we have. So without further ado, I am so excited to introduce to you my amazing, fabulous, extremely talented hairstylist, Ashley Pig. I have been her client for several years now, and she is amazing. And she is unlike Dana. So I love having two perspectives. So Dana has been doing this 9 years. Ashley has just been in the business for 6 months. So she got in kind of right before we launched hair care, and her business, y'all, has just exploded. And so I can't wait for you to hear from Ashley. And so I'm just going to kind of interview and throw out some questions so Ashley can share a little bit more about her journey with working her Rodan and Fields business alongside her full-time hair care business. So Ashley, welcome. And will you just kind of tell everyone a little bit about you and why you decided to get started?
Okay, so I have been a stylist for about 16 years, which Lauren told y'all. And I started out as a Rodan and Fields customer. So I had been using the products for, I don't know, Lauren, probably like 2 years, something like that. And, kind of like Dana said, at first when Lauren, kind of approached me with it, I wasn't like, no, but I was just like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. But I already have a job. Like, I don't need to be doing all that. But eventually it became more of a why not instead of a why. Like, why not, share great products and try to help people find what I found in Rodan and Fields with their skincare, and just give it a shot, because it honestly was such little investment up front for me as an already existing business owner, to get started. And like I said, why not is why I decided to go ahead and take the leap into that. And it's been great, honestly. And then a couple months later, they launched hair care, and I was like, this is kind of perfect. But yeah, so that's kind of how I got started. I found it very easy, honestly, how easy it is to share with, my clients. We see so many people as hairstylists all day long. If they're in their chair, they care about, themselves and what they look like. They're probably, not using the best skincare, or maybe they are, but maybe they just want to try something different. It's just about sharing. So I found it really easy, honestly, to do that. And it's been great. But yeah, that's how I got started.
So actually, and thank you, that I think that helped. And like Ashley mentioned, so she was actually using the skincare first, and then was like, why not? Because I know when I'm sitting in her chair, I mean, we talk all things beauty. That's what you do when you're at the hair salon. So I know, seeing clients all day, she's getting a lot of questions. So it really has just fit so great into what she was already doing. But Ashley, you're the hair care expert, not me. So will you share a little bit about like the quality of these products to like compared to other brands that you've used?
Yeah. So I honestly, and I'm just saying this like up front, I have not used anything like this. Most professional grade, salon quality products are great, but most of them treat the hair, first. And I think that the scalp, first approach really, I mean, if you have a healthy scalp, you're going to have healthy hair, it goes to the root, right? And the results that I am seeing personally, like, and in all my clients is like great. I've had clients who've had psoriasis or scalp conditions, things like that, they're like, it's so much better. Like I had one specifically, she said that she could only use a certain type of shampoo that didn't have like, I don't know, some kind of certain crazy ingredient. And our hair care actually doesn't have any of that in it. And, it's helped her, scalp from itching. So it treats the scalp and the hair. I've gotten, a lot of my clients who have been using the smooth, I've gotten them off keratin treatments altogether. And, some that can bump down from like a larger keratin treatment to just like an express treatment, because it works so well. And I've had clients on the Volume Plus that say they see less hair shedding, and like little baby hairs growing. So, I mean, I don't know, I'm sold.
And that's huge, coming from someone that knows hair, and you've probably tried, like Dana said, just about all the premium brands out there. I know for me, my hair has been so much healthier, and I definitely have all the baby hairs now that I have been using this. So it really is showing that it works. So Ashley, talk to us a little bit about like the tax and just some of the general business benefits you have found from incorporating Rodan and Fields hair care into your salon and with your business.
So there's no upfront inventory that you have to purchase necessary. Typically, normally you would be buying inventory wholesale from like a beauty supplier, or, I don't know who else do we get that from, but yeah, a beauty supplier. And you would, you'd have to purchase the inventory up front, sit on that money essentially until someone came and purchased the product from you, right? So, you've got hundreds of, sometimes thousands of dollars invested, and until someone buys that from you, you're out that money. And also, because people are buying like directly from your site, like I said, there's no inventory necessary. On the other hand, if you were to do it that way as well, you're going to have to be reporting and paying taxes to the city and the state as well for sales tax, which is it's not, that big of a deal, but it is kind of a headache. And then you're also taxed off the profits that you make from that. So it's a lot of a headache, and it cuts down, a lot of having to do all that. Another thing that I found that works in my business is the expenses, any of the expenses that I incur from Rodan and Fields works right into the other expense account that I already run in my other business. This is what I'm using on my back bar. This is what I'm using, pretty much exclusively, unless there's something that Rodan and Fields doesn't have, like a hairspray or, product like that. Another thing is that these products, which this is huge for me, these products can't be purchased from Amazon. They cannot be purchased from Ulta. They have to purchase these products from you, right? And if they use them one time, they're going to love them, and they're going to continue to purchase that from you. And the rewards are great too. Your beauty suppliers are not giving you opportunities to like go on trips and, earn the miles to, all these prizes. So I don't know, like I said, it's just kind of it's a no-brainer for me, or it has been a no-brainer for me. And the opportunity to continue to earn that residual income from people is, like awesome.
So, and I'll, full disclosure. So I've been Ashley's client for a while, and before she started using the RF hair care, whatever she recommended, I bought, okay, use this smoothing spray, this shampoo. And so, a lot of times I would buy it from her as I'm, checking out, but there were a lot of times where I would run out when it was in between hair appointments. And guess what I did? Yes, I should have probably gone into the salon. That was better for her, but convenient. I would find it on Amazon and I would order it, because any of those products I could go to Ulta and buy or order it. And so, like Ashley mentioned, I love the fact that the only place you're getting our products are straight from a consultant. So I know I definitely am all about convenience. And so I love the fact that with our hair care, when you run out, it can be shipped straight to your door whenever you need it. So Ashley, share a little bit, like some ways that you are helping your current clients that are in your chair right now.
Most of my customers that purchase hair care, obviously as a hairstylist, that's the easy thing for me, is to lead with hair care, especially while they're in the salon. I have a lot of skincare clients too. Like a lot of times somebody that purchases hair care, I'm gonna, send them samples of skincare to back it up as like a thank you. And then they end up becoming skincare clients as well. So you're helping people with their hair. Now you're helping people with their skin. I mean, it's kind of just an all around thing. Lash boost is a big thing for me. Like I said, you don't have to carry inventory, but I do keep a small stock of products in my salon. If someone wants to take them home that day, like I said, it's still an expense that you're going to expense through your business, either your RF business or your, salon business. So it's just kind of a win-win. A lot of my customers end up purchasing there in the salon that day. And then the next time that they want to reorder, they become a preferred customer. So, it's just kind of a roundabout thing. It just works.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, to me, it really just makes so much sense with your situation already. So that's so awesome. So Ashley, share just real quick a little bit, like how so far, I know you've been only doing this 6 months, but you've just had amazing success with it. How is it helping like just your family financially, like adding this business alongside your full-time hair care business?
So, I mean, it's helped my family tremendously. I have 2 kids in private school. They play ball. We have lots of things going on in our life. I typically, since starting this, I earned bonuses. Like, I don't know if we touched base on, the bonuses that you can earn yet, but I earned every single bonus that you could. And honestly, I do not push the product at all. I just believe in it, and it just kind of naturally comes. But since like getting fully going and started, I earn anywhere from $700 to $1,200 a month. Just signing customers, and people believe in it and love it and continue to purchase and try to purchase other products. So I think, like, I don't know, it's pretty great. Who doesn't need to set anywhere between $700 and $1,200 a month,
That when you told me that, when you shared that with me last week when I was in your chair, I was so excited and blown away, because you're just showing people what the potential is. And the thing that I think is so great for stylists in your position is this isn't adding any extra really work on you. You're already in the salon. You're already talking to women, on a daily basis. They're sitting in your chair. They're probably asking beauty questions. And now you just have a really great hair care line that you truly do believe in, and you've seen how much it's worked, and you're just able to now share that, and you're making that extra income when it's not taking really any extra time away from what you're already doing. So it's just, you're just such a great example of how it just can fit so seamlessly into a hairstylist business. So thank you so much, Ashley, for taking the time to share all that. And thank you, Dana, and thank you, Lindsay. And so we just hope that if you have tuned in and you're watching this and you are in the beauty industry, we hope that this maybe just gave you a little bit of a perspective of how this can fit into your current business. And please, if you have extra questions, which I'm sure you do, then just follow up with the person that invited you to this Zoom, and they can answer all of the extra questions that you have. But we hope that you got something out of this. And thank you again so much for tuning in. Y'all have a great rest of your evening.
Yay!